Good day, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Oh boy, I know it's been a minute. It's been a while since you've last tuned into one of these videos, because I really haven't put any out, and I'm gonna get into that. But yeah, I just want to say sorry. I don't know. Sorry for I don't know. I think a couple videos ago I had like promised like a schedule, and I'm sorry I really haven't really done that. That's would be my bad. Sorry I dropped something. But yeah, I mean, I really didn't want to put anything out where I felt like I was just like a different person on camera compared to how I really am in like off camera, I guess. Like I didn't want to deceive the world, you know. Not that there's many eyes on me or really anyone watching these, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of just be authentic, be myself. But I've been finding that hard lately. I don't know. I mean, I do know, but uh, personally, I'm not like the most strongest emotionally or mentally. So my will, when it comes to like, you know, being better self-wise, it's kind of low. And yeah, I mean, honestly, I woke up today and I kind of laid there. I think it was like 8 o'clock, 8:30. Uh, I wish to be up a lot earlier, so I keep dropping this thing. Maybe I should stop playing with it. But I wish to be up a lot earlier, you know. The earlier I'm up, the more stuff I can get done. But, you know, it's like a domino effect. Talked about it a lot before. Just like I become complacent, like lazy, you know. And honestly, I woke up tired of it today. So tired of it. You know, I prayed to God yesterday morning, asking, not asking Him, but just like basically just telling Him, like, oh, I'm just tired of feeling this way. I want better for myself. You know, and I really do want better for myself. Oh, there's like so many things I want. I mean, not in like a conceited way, I guess, but like for like a betterment of myself. I want to be more social, I guess. I don't know, like hang out with people more, talk to people more, do things out of my comfort zone more. You know, I want to be, just like a good person. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a horrible person or a bad person, but I'm just kind of like, I not, I'm not no one, but I mean, I'm just there. Like, I don't amount to anything in my opinion. You know, I'm just existing, and I'm just unsatisfied by it, by unsatisfied with that myself. You know, I want to do more. You know, like I don't even know. Like, when was the last time you did like an actual good deed that's outside of holding the door for someone, or you know, like I think it was like last week I saw like I live in an apartment complex. This was someone in my building. They're not really my. I mean, I guess they're technically my neighbors, kind of my neighbors, but like I don't really know where they exactly live, nor do I need to know. But I saw they just like had their hands full with like a bunch of groceries, and like my first thought of it was like I should offer like a hand. Like, I mean, it doesn't cost anything to be nice, you know? And then like I kind of just walked by, you know, like pitter pattering on that idea, and I wish I would have, you know. I don't know why I did. Like they say, it costs nothing to be kind. But yeah, I mean, I want to do more. You know, I want to go out of my way for just anybody. You know, it doesn't have to be just like, you know, the opposite gender or someone that I'm fond of, my friend, or you know, just a complete stranger can still have my hand and help you, or have my hand in like, you know, just being nice. I don't really know how to do it, you know. So yeah, I mean, I'm just been unsatisfied with myself. It's why I really haven't like kind of focused on making videos as I really would like to. And I love making videos, but it's just, I don't know, I don't want to put anything plastic out there, like, I think there's a lot of deception in this world, you know. Like, I was literally just watching a video on this, I guess, like, this guy that got exposed for lying. It was he lied about being an all-time natural. If you, in fitness terms, it means he's claiming he didn't, he hasn't, like, taken any, like, PEDs or steroids, you know. But and then like he was like a coach, so he was like amounting all these followers because like everyone think, or like he was impressionable, and you know, saying you can look like this too, you know, without having to take testosterone or tren or etc. I mean, TLDR, he got caught lying because someone looked up a show, like a bodybuilding show he did, and he was disqualified from that show and was banned for 6 years because he was taking performance enhancing drugs. Anyway, but now he's like kind of blowing up because, you know, now he has bad publicity, and you know, I think there's like a saying that like bad publicity is still good publicity because, you know, you're in the spotlight even if it's for wrong things. But yeah, I mean, not that I like have anything really high or like I don't I don't really I don't really lie. I mean, that could be kind of a lie, but yeah, I don't have anything high. I don't need, there's nothing to lie about to the world, and especially I don't really have much going on, you know. But yeah, I mean, I just want to be authentic Franklin, you know. I want to, if I'm gonna make an impression, I want the impression to echo, you know, my values and my beliefs and the way I am through someone. You know, hope to inspire them to kind of, I don't know, not be so shy or hesitant like I am, and to just stick your head out for someone and just be a good person, you know? You know, it's one thing I want to do is not be so shy and hesitant. I'm not, personally, I've became someone that like doesn't want to take risk, and now I just don't even take anything that, don't take any, like, not risk, but I don't do any action that, you know, I don't, that even wouldn't even have a, what you call it, like a self disadvantage. I don't know, like something, no negatives to myself, you know. Like what's the worst that those people, the people that live near me, would have said when I asked them, oh, would you like a hand? Like, the worst they say is just, oh no, we got it, you know. Like, no big deal. You know, it's not like it's the end of the world when they tell me no. And but yeah, so I don't know. I just woke up unsatisfied with myself. I I want I want to be like a whole different person, in my opinion. Like from like someone compared to like a whole year ago. You know, being shy, unwilling, um, so on. And then I kind of just got this idea this morning. I've heard of like this challenge, like 75-day hard or something. 70-day hard. I don't know. I never really looked into the challenge. I didn't want to. I'm not one to kind of like hop on trends or kind of what you call it. Kind of like be on the hype train or not find something or not use something as an excuse to like develop, you know, good self-will and discipline. But I think at this point it'd be a good start for me. And obviously I need to get out of the mindset that like, oh, you know, I can't look outwards of my comfort zone for help of improving myself, you know? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, thought of the 75 days hard challenge. I don't really know. I didn't really look it up. I just kind of was like, okay, 75 days from today, which is April 17th, I believe, is July 1st. It's the beginning of summer. That's pretty good, like 75 days away, you know? And I just thought, like, okay, what would I want to do exactly, you know, for the next 75 days? What are like my goals? What are rules, you know? And it's really like nothing that haven't really said before, but it's just because I became complacent lately. I've kind of just like reinstalled those rules, you know, or buffing them up, you know. Like I have a thing here, pretty cool, I know. It's full page, but like you know, I have like you know, bulk up cleanly. You know, I'll be honest, I'm not the cleanest eater. You know, about like a couple times a week, I get once again lazy and just buy a $4 pizza from Walmart and have that for dinner instead of just cooking. Something I really need to stop is eating out. It's obviously, well, if you know me, I have skin issues, you know, and you know that could be a factor of why. So I should stop eating junk food, greasy food, you know, stuff that isn't generically healthy, you know. I have so bulking up, eating cleanly, you know, eating my fruits and vegetables. I've never been a vegetable eater, but I'm going to start these 75 days. I'm gonna eat a vegetable a day. You know, I tried broccoli a couple weeks ago. I forced myself to eat broccoli. You know, I have broccoli still sitting in my freezer. You know, I chose broccoli because it's like the number one, you know, in my mind that the number one vegetable I dislike. You know, I can't see myself eating. And I'm just gonna grow up, get over it, and eat my broccoli. But another rule I have here is like no screens. Like, no, I was doing good. I think I don't know, a week ago I literally had a day where I just did not use my phone or any screen at all. Though it was very hard, especially like in the morning or at night while I was just sitting there in the dark, eating breakfast / dinner. It just in silence. It's definitely a little kooky, okay? But yeah, just I mean no screens, more like phone screen. I realized like the people that are just like so engulfed by their phone screen and like iPads and everything, they're just so oblivious to the world. Like I don't really mean to shame anyone because maybe she was doing something, but there's this lady at the gym today. She had like one of those suction cup like phone cases, and she stuck it to the mirror, and it looked like she was taking pics at first, like kind of just like a lot of pics. Like I mean, she was there for a while, and then she's like left it on that mirror, and kind of what you call it, just like I guess had like music videos playing. I don't really know. I was trying not to like stare, be judgy. You know, I was minding my own business as I should have been. But I mean, I don't know. So many people are engulfed by a screen nowadays. You know, they out of touch with this world, and that's something I want to work on. Is like being in touch with reality. That's my number one goal of this like year, because I felt like it just become out of touch with reality. Like I don't see things sensible really, or think sensibly about things. You know, I'm judgy. Could be, I don't know. Yeah, no screens. Like period. I mean, no video games, no YouTube unless it's beneficial or educational. I'm not allowing my phone or iPad in my bedroom or bathroom. You know, uh, no computer, which, I mean, you can see my computer over there. And, I mean, honestly, I kind of, TLDR, I kind of like, I'm not blaming my friends, but more like felt kind of peer pressured in getting a computer, because, you know, they praised it, you know, they've talked poorly on things like Xbox and PlayStation, which some of my friends still have, you know. They praise like the PC that as it was like something so superior and life changing, because they're, I don't mean to be rude, but some of them are always on their computer, you know. And you know, I realized recently, like, I'm not getting anything out of this computer. It was the biggest waste of money. Like, I'm sorry, it was just the biggest waste of money of my life, literally. I think I put like roughly 3,000 into building it, and now I think I'm just literally just gonna give it away like to my friend who would definitely value it much more, strip it of the parts that he likes, you know. 'Cause, I mean, nowadays I heard building computers is not cheap or fun because of just like inflation and how the world is working right now. But yeah, just like no computer. I mean, I think I'm only gonna use it when I'm like gonna be like studying up on like maybe my book smarts. I don't know. Wake up at 5 a.m. There's nothing. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm superior because I wake up super early. No, I literally just want to wake up early because I can get more done. And being on a fixed schedule, um, is just like, feels so much better to be on. I know I've talked about this before and don't want to reiterate too much, but yeah, that's literally it. I mean, I have 5 a.m. and, you know, from 5 to 8, that's 3 hours of like literally I could do anything and I'd still have more of the morning after 8 a.m. You know, from 8 to 10, I could go to the gym. Period. I don't, yeah. Cardio. Walk every morning. I love walking every morning. I feel like it definitely helps. You know, the number one key to vitality of life is literally walking. You know, the more you walk, the more likely you're gonna live longer. Like, it's literally a scientific study. Don't quote me on that, but look it up. You know, I want to start running. Seeing a lot of high rocks sleep recently. I don't think I'm gonna do that because that looked hard. And respectfully, yeah, that whooped my butt. Okay, but respect to those people that actually just do it. You know, but I have like a friend. I was literally talking with her earlier. You know, she like sent me a link of like 10K half marathon. Not sure which one I'm gonna do, but kind of plays in to this challenge I guess I'm indulging myself into, is doing more things out of my comfort zone. I think I'm gonna like do it. Like, I don't really have an excuse on why I can't or shouldn't, you know. and it just be good. I mean, it's in October. That gives me, see, we're in, gives me like 6 months to literally, you know, get my endurance up, running and, etc. Like it just, and it would be just overall good for me to train for this. And it's something I think I'm gonna really, really try my hardest to do with no excuses. Yeah, and then obviously just like cardio post, it's cardio. I mean, it's not called a lifter vascular, it's called a cardiovascular system, Your heart runs, your heart depends on how good your cardio is. I mean, your heart is the strongest muscle. I mean, I'm lucky enough to just be stubborn and not willing to give up, but eventually my body is just gonna give up, especially if with the lack of cardio I do. That's plain and simple as that. Lift every day. So this is a controversial one I've kind of written down. But I mean, getting a workout in every day would be beneficial for me. I literally have literally a system where I could literally lift every day and I won't be hitting any repetitive muscle groups or underlying muscle groups. Like I won't have like a hard bicep day before a back day, or a hard tricep day before a chest day, Like I will have times, I'll have plenty of times of recovery for those muscle groups, but it's also depends on if I get my sleep good, which is a big focus on what lifting every day will bring. Is I will have to really put in the work on getting good sleep. So yeah, no eating out unless it's a special occasion. So yeah, I mean, I'm not the best at being a binge eater, eating out, etc. I won't lie, last night I ate Raising Cane's and it did not make me feel any better than it ever has, or ever will, It was 1 in the morning, 1 at night. I was lazy from literally 4 in the afternoon all the way to midnight playing video games. And that's kind of, where it all started on how I woke up and felt horrible about myself, Seeing the bag of canes on my floor, which I've been very lazy and haven't been the cleanliest guy, but yeah, that's no eating out, or binge eating, no junk food, no Hawaiian rolls, no Biscoff cookies, no ice cream, nothing. Strict, clean eating, period. The special occasion, my mom's like, hey, you want to go out to this restaurant? Or have a friend come in, that I haven't really seen in a while. Yeah, I might eat out with them. But obviously it'd be clean eating out. But those would be really rare special occasions. So I don't really see anyone, or I don't expect to see anyone lately or soon, or any of that. So I should be fine. Study chemistry, astronomy, and pre-calculus. Astronomy, that's just kind of a, hobby. I mean, I love space. I mean, I literally still kick myself about this, but literally live so close to the NASA space, the Kennedy Space Station, and I literally had the chance to walk outside, look in the sky, and see Artemis 2 launch. And it just went over my mind because I was just not focused. And I literally kicked myself about this. Like, I love at night looking up at the stars, as cliche it is, but I love trying to piece together which constellation I'm looking at, whether it's a star or a planet. I just love looking at this stuff. I love space, I passed earth science in high school, like, blindly. I mean, it all came, like, secondhand, like nature to me. But, sorry, I need to stretch real quick. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I mean, I'm fascinated with space. I think everyone should be fascinated with space. It's literally beyond our imagination. It's a realm so unbelievably different that, you know, you can shoot for the moon but aim for the stars. You know, whatever that saying is. I think, yeah, I mean, the idea of like there's no colors or sound in space, like, can you just imagine that? You know, or like if there's life out there, like it's space is just beautiful. It's the coolest thing on Earth because it's what literally Earth is just sitting in space. But yeah, chemistry, because I need a master. Chemistry is like my weakest scientific subject branch, and it's ironically the career I want to. Uh, what's it called? Work in forensic science uses a lot of chemistry, and I really need to make my chemistry strong. Like, or I'm not gonna get anywhere with weak chemistry in this work field. And then pre-calculus. I've taken pre-calculus before. Mathematics are not my favorite. I mean, I can be good at them if I like really focus. Like I was surprisingly good at trigonometry. Not to really brag, but I also wasn't really focused on it. I was kind of just guessing, and it kind of just made sense. But I just need to like work on it because calculus really kicked my butt, and I'm not going to fail it again. So yeah, calculus is it's tough. I mean, but I want to be great at it. You know, everything I'm not good at, I want to be great at eventually in a couple months. Simple as that. Uh, what do we got next? We got read the Bible daily, pray every day, go to church every time. I mean, um, I'll also put practice what I preach. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying been unfaithful. I've definitely been very faithful. It's just I have weak faith. You know, I'm not diligent with it. I'm not as good as I should be. And, you know, if I'm going to, like in my last video, I think I said, God is good, you know. Everything that happened is because of him. I can't be saying that and then going and being kind of just doing my old sins, being poor with my faith, you know, not going to church, not reading my Bible, you know, not praying every day, not being thankful for my life, you know, etc. I mean, yeah, simple as that. I'm not saying I'm unfaithful, but I have poor faith, I would say, personally. And honestly, if I'm letting go and just giving it all to God and trusting in him at this point and hoping everything works out. I think I was reading something today. It's like, oh, what's she saying? Something about regulating our lives, but I wish I knew. I forget the words. It's a couple hours ago. This is why we're doing 75 days hard, so my memory can be better. What else? Play with Streaky daily. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying I ignore him, but I do feel bad a lot because I feel like I can give him a lot more attention than I give him already, but I feel like he deserves the world. I mean, I know he loves me. Like, the other day when I came home from work from an all-nighter, I mean, he ran to that door, like, letting out, like, all these little meows. He was so excited to see me, like, as if he thought I was never coming back, and honestly, he deserves the world, and I need to give him the world as best as I can, you know? I mentioned it kind of earlier, but do more things out of my comfort zone. I need to just let go of my comfort zone. That's what the girl was kind of saying. She's like, kind of do things out of your comfort zone, you know? You know, regulate your life. You know, you just sit comfortably in your life. You know, go forward being uncomfortable and let God do the rest. And everything will work out. And I believe that too. So, what else? Never be not doing something. It's always doing something. keep busy, etc. You know. Which after this, I'm going straight to the grocery store because I need bananas, I need beef, I need get vegetables, I don't really know what else I need, but I'll figure it out. I gotta write a list right after this. Read 2 books per month. I just finished Supergirl like a couple weeks ago. I'd say early April. I just started reading Justice League Earth 2. So far, so cool. And I'm literally like only in like 4 pages in. It's so crazy. Practice what I preach. You know, I can't be saying stuff and then not doing it myself. You know, I can't tell the world to be better and then not be better myself, etc. You know, journal every day. I mean, as kind of what I've been doing lately is just stay on my phone. Anything that I would jot down in my notes on my phone, I'd jot down with my hand with a pen, paper, and I feel like it's improved my vocabulary, my spelling, grammar, handwriting. I always had good handwriting, not to really brag, but I feel like it's gotten a lot better, you know. But journal, I mean, saw something, you know, strong men of God, they journal a lot in their younger lives. I want to keep record of, pardon me. I want to keep record of what I did yesterday, how I felt yesterday, things that happened, etc. You know, because I'm sitting here unable to remember something I had watched literally a couple hours ago. You know, obviously my memory's not the sharpest, and it's because I just lack focus. But you know, just to really write out my thoughts about the day. You know, journaling more help, and I work harder than I ever have before. That's kind of like a bundle of things. Like, obviously, like lifting every day, it's gonna require a lot of hard work, especially on top of, you know, keeping busy, working, doing a lot of things, doing more than I really can, doing a lot more that I bite off than I can chew, you know, doing a lot more than I can handle. I'll work hard, and it's not gonna be easy doing all this stuff, but I know if I work hard, it eventually becomes second nature. And then for a final note, I just kind of have like a little note I just wrote to myself. It's like, never give up. You know this already, Franklin. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. I think for a couple weeks, 2 weeks now, I might not post much. So I don't know if really anyone really watches these, but I mean, I don't know, if you're just like wondering what I'm doing, where I've been, I'm sharpening myself to be a better tool for this world. That's that. Video's 30 minutes long already, so thank you for watching. Hope maybe I inspire you to go in for 75 days yourself and try to just sharpen yourself to be better than you are now for the future. I mean, a big thing in my mind right now, I mean, I don't want to get my hopes up, but I mean, I feel like this isn't really like a crazy thing to get my hopes up for, but I mean, just because I always have a dream, or I had a dream of having a daughter, and I want her to look up to her dad. I want to show her how great I can be. I want to be her hero. I want to be everything to her. You know? Yeah. It's weird, I know. But yeah, that's about that. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll see you soon. I think for this the rest of the video, I'm just gonna leave in like these last kind of videos I've taken recently. So enjoy. But thank you for listening to me babble on about kind of my life or my personal problems. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone. Every 22, 20, 21 subscribers. I can't even believe I have 22. That's like huge to me. When I made this channel, my goal wasn't. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't trying to blow up, be famous. Everyone wants to be famous. But it depends what famous they would be. I want to be famous as in like, people see me as like just a good person, someone to look up to, like a superhero, They only see him in the cape, or in their suit. They never see him behind the scenes, but they see a cape, and that's what inspires them, and that's what my videos are, my cape, and I want to inspire through them. I mean, I can't always be around like you guys. I can't hold your hand through everything, but I want to give you a piece of myself and hope it like lights up a piece of you and makes you brighter and stronger than ever before. So that's what I really want to do. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna go to the grocery store because it's probably like 5 o'clock now. And then yeah, thank you for watching. Enjoy the next clips, I guess. And I'll see you guys soon. I promise. Might not be very soon, but it will be soon. 2 weeks most. So yeah. Alright, goodbye. Hello. Good morning. I'm pre-recording this on Sunday, I'm pre-recording this for Sunday. It's Thursday, April 9th. Yeah, I'm pre-recording this because I believe I'm hitting legs again on Sunday. And in my last video I hit legs, so I kind of wanted to change it up. But also, you guys liking the superhero suit? Oh. It's pretty good looking. It's the Onyx 5.0. I like it a lot. I can't wait to grow into it. But yeah, anyways, I'm pre-recording this. Today we're hitting chest. If you watched my last video, basically this is happening after my last video. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys some I just didn't want to be repetitive. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna grab my stuff and get organized, and we're gonna go to the gym. Whoa. Can't believe Franklin's going to the gym. Whoa. Shocker. Okay. Alright. I'm a little tired this morning, but we're getting there. Alright. See you guys in a little bit.
okay, that wasn't a bad workout. The whole time though I was distracted by my arms. I won't lie, they were just looking way too big in this shirt. I might just start skipping arm day. It's looking like a problem. Yeah. Anyway, that was a good workout. Had a like embarrassing moment. This girl asked me for a spot on the bench. And I don't know, I like asked her if she needed a lift off, and she's like, yeah. And then I don't know why I was just so nervous to like actually help her. I was like, she's never asking another man for help again, because this is what she got. But ironically, she asked me to get another spot, so maybe it wasn't that bad. I don't know. The second time, I tried my best to like be on my best helping behavior here. That was kind of embarrassing. But yeah, I don't know. That was a good workout. As you can see, I can bench 225. That's 4. Yeah, I've been working on my fear of kind of benching more than 2 plates without a spotter or anything. So that was my first time without a spotter. But yeah, like the other day when I've did 225 for the first time in a while, this guy like made me do 2 reps. I could have done 2 reps today. I generally think I could have. I don't know why I didn't. I was testing out a different hand grip too, or hand width, but yeah. But yeah, this guy the other day, he's like, it's all in your head. You just gotta break that mental barrier, and that's what I'm in the process of doing. Sorry, I just got distracted. There's like a Jeep next to me, and you know how Jeeps have ducks? They have like a super jacked duck. And I generally kind of want that. But yeah, I'm gonna go home, and I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna edit yesterday's video, but I mean, you're seeing this on Sunday, so it kind of doesn't. Well, you're not seeing this on Sunday. This I'm pre-recording for Sunday because I don't know what's to come on Sunday. But my first day at work is on Monday. Oh, my favorite song just started. Hold on. It's such a banger. This song, literally the greatest song of all time. It gets me hyped every time. But yeah, I'm gonna go home and I don't even know. I hope my friend is still coming on Saturday. But we're hitting arms. But it's gonna be fun. I gotta tell him when it's arm day, there's no sleeves allowed. You can wear a pump cover, but no sleeves. It's just to feel the ego and confidence. But I don't know. Sorry about that. Anyways, I'm gonna go home. Like I said, for the millionth time now. Yeah. Alright, ciao. I mean, I don't know what's gonna come after this because next part is on Sunday. But yeah, that's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. This is all serious. Ooh, okay. Getting ahead of myself. Sorry.